Hello, in this video I'm going to help you fix your forehand with 3 drills that you can do alone at home. You don't need a coach, you don't need a partner, and these are going to help you fix your forehand, improve your technique, play faster, enjoy more tennis, and yeah, have more fun overall. That's the goal that we all want. That's why you are also here watching the video. The first drill is actually the most difficult. Beginners cannot make it so easily, but I really recommend, instead of feeding balls with hands, to do this first, to have more feelings on your hand, and it's gonna help you a lot in your tennis overall, and then you do the forehand. So basically, the first drill is to hit forehands in this side of the court instead of that one, because when we say we have a really good forehand, we mean that we have a really good forehand in this side of the court, because most of our players and our opponents play always to our backhand, and the best players with the forehand are those who can actually be really aggressive and move really quick to play forehands in this side of the court. As you know, if you have the time, you do this and you hit and then you recover. If you don't have time, you go and you do this and then you recover. Many of you ask which one should you do when you do inside out or inside in, and I always say, for example, if you are a beginner or intermediate, I always recommend to go to this side with your forehand. If you have time to stop and to hit more comfortable with more power from your legs. In my case, with my level, what I really recommend and what I prefer and suggest is that in my case, it's really better to do this, even if not balanced, because I have more power and I can make more winners with this ball because I'm really more confident with my backhand, with my forehand. So in my case, it's worth it to do one forehand unbalanced instead of one backhand balanced. For the majority of you watching these videos, I would really recommend to do backhand if you don't have time, so you really need to hit backhands. If you have a little bit more time and you have time to do this and then to play, then yes, I recommend forehand. If you are more confident, then you can actually do this and then recover, because you can make more winners. You can start dominating the point with this shot. The first drill is actually to do this shot and start by feeding the ball by doing this. Basically, when you do this, the ball is coming back. You need more feelings here, that's why it's not so easy. But if you do this, you can even do with one time, and you see you can go and play and recover, or you can do one time for you, and then you can do another time. You will have the time, but more to that side. So you do one for you, and then the second, you will have more time. You go around, and here, 1, 2, split step. Of course, you need to try this a few times first, okay? And here, and then you play and recover 1, 2, split step. Here, the most important thing is to focus on doing this step first, rotating your shoulders, and then running on your back. Here is really important, and then you stop here. Usually, we need one more extra step. Power is in this leg. You drop the head of the racket here. You do this, and when you do this, you accelerate, and then to recover, 1, 2, split step is the most efficient way to recover after one inside out or inside in. This is the first exercise. The second drill I really recommend is really important to help you fix your forehand grip, that I really recommend semi-western grip, as I say every single video. Again, I want to mention, because most of you are not subscribed. By the way, 80% of you that watch my content here in long form, sometimes even more, are not subscribed yet. So if you enjoy this video and you'd like to have more videos like that, please let me know from where you are from here in the comments, and also for how long you are watching these videos, and give it a subscribe here, because we are trying to reach 100,000 subscribers next year. So I really hope, if you enjoy, to do that. And about the semi-western grip, I don't have fingers here. I really recommend, if you are a beginner here, for me it's more comfortable to don't have. Then if you are a beginner, don't do this, because it's really uncomfortable. You don't have any control here. It's lucky shot. If you are more advanced, some of you go a little bit more down, but for you, it's not going to help you. Trust me, it's really not going to help you. And then spread more your fingers along the grip instead of closing too much. And remember, forehand, you need to be relaxed, completely relaxed. But in the beginning, you cannot be relaxed in something that you are not used to do. So you cannot just relax in something that you really never did before. You really need to have a little bit of tension, do too many repetitions, and then over time, it's going to become automatic in your brain, automized, and you don't need to think. And that's why it becomes relaxed and much better and looks better in that moment. But it will take a lot of time. or not a lot, but a lot of hours, let's say. The second drill basically is to have this grip here and this position. Of course, when you hit, you do this and then you play. That's why also you have more power. But this drill is to fix this, because many of you have the racket in this side. When you prepare, you do this mistake here. First, you cannot just open the racket. It's shoulder rotation here with your elbow up, or if you do this, elbow is a little bit more lower, but you rotate your shoulders. The racket is there because you rotate your shoulders, and you never show me the racket here, because here you force the shoulder too much. You can get injured here, and you don't have much power here. This exercise is just a progression, it's not the end product, but you put the racket here, you are low, you feed the ball, you drop the ball here, but you don't drop like that. You just open your hand, and remember, open on your side, not here, because you don't open, you don't play the ball in front of you. You play on your side with distance between your body, the racket, and the ball. And here you play, and to finish, that's why you're gonna fall. So basically you hit in front of you, this leg goes here, and as a consequence, you're gonna fall and then you recover. This exercise is gonna simplify. You just do this, okay? Lower, you drop, and you play. And you can either finish like this, imagining you answer the phone, or you can finish how I prefer more, like this, with the head of the racket like that. And notice how I finish with my hand completely relaxed, open, barely opening the racket. I'm gonna show you again, here, here, okay? This exercise, oh my God, it's raining a lot. This exercise is gonna help you a lot. It's one of the best exercises you can do alone at home. You don't need a coach to do this. So now let's do the third exercise. The third exercise is in this side of the court again. You can do exactly the same in the other side, using the footwork of openings, open stance or even close stance, and recover. But I'm gonna do in this side, and with shadow. You can do the progression with the balls also, but basically you need to do the split step here. The first step, you need to run, stop, okay? Then you do a little bit more, you hit, and then 1, 2 split, you go around, split step, you go again here, and then recover, you go again. And basically this exercise you can do, this is tiring, you can do for any footwork in tennis, but one of the things I really recommend is to do 30 seconds, rest 15, or 20 seconds, rest 20, for 10 minutes or for as long as you can. This alone is gonna help you to move better, move quicker, work on your fitness specific for tennis. And also what I wanna say is, when you hit the ball, even with shadow, you need to hit fast, simulate a real forehand. And then if you do with ball, you can do this, okay, and hit, or you can do with the hands and also hit, but you need to go around the count. So split step, 1, go here, play, 1, 2, split with intensity. And if you play inside out, cross court, you recover to this side of the court. If you do inside in, you need to recover here. If you play to the middle, you need to recover here. These 3 drills are gonna help you a lot. They're gonna help you fix your forehand, accelerating more, have more fun, work a lot on your legs. Just remember to play in front of you, and when you hit, close the head of the racket here, and then ideally you can finish here if the ball is low, like Wawrinka does a lot, or also you can finish here, but you really need to focus on hitting with your arm in front of you, as I said, with distance between your body, the racket, and the ball, and then using a lot your legs. Always remember to be low when you play tennis. It's really important to be low, to use your energy coming from your legs to be more aggressive, to read the ball quick, and to do always the split step a little bit before your opponent hits the ball. These 3 exercises are simple. You can do anytime, you can do as many times as you want. If you have any question, let me know here. And also, don't forget to subscribe and comment here again. I said before, but comment from where you are watching. I would love to know, and hopefully you can reach more and more players. Share with your friends, and let's see. I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you.